Good morning, students of class 8. Today I'll be explaining this chapter, chapter 12, from your English language book, The Adverbs. An adverb is a word that adds something more to the meaning of a verb. It modifies a verb, an adjective, and another verb. So, what is an adverb? As the name suggests, adverb always modifies the verb. It tells you something more about the verb. In uh, like an adverb can also modify the the adjective and another adverbs. Now there are some 7 kinds of adverbs. They are adverbs of time, manner, degree, relative adverbs, adverb of place, adverbs of frequency, and interrogative adverbs. Let's go through them one by one. Adverb of time. Now adverb of time points out the time of an action and answers the question when. So, for example, we have certain words such as before, ago, since, yesterday, today, now, then, yet, till, already, etc. So, all these are the words that, when added to the sentence, they tell you when an action has taken place. For example, he came to the school yesterday. So, when did he come to the school? He came to the school yesterday. They will complete the work today. When will they complete the work? The work will be completed today. So something that answers, so an adverb of time are the words that answer that answer the question of when. So remember this thing that the adverbs that answer the question of when are the adverbs of time. For example, he came to school. When did he come to school? He came to school yesterday. They will complete the work. When will they complete the work? They will complete the work today, or they'll complete the work tomorrow. So today, tomorrow, yesterday, daily, now, then, yet, till, etc. are all the adverbs of time. Next is adverbs of place, and adverbs of place indicate where the action takes place and answer the questions of where. So adverb of time indicates when, adverb of place asks the questions where. So for example, some words like near, far, away, here, there, everywhere, nowhere, in, out, up, down, beside, etc. So all these words are the adverbs of place that give you the answer of the question where. She fell down on the road. So where did she fall? She fell down on the road. Children are away for a few days. Where are children? Children are away. So these are the adverbs of place. The next is adverbs of manner. Adverbs of manner, they tell you how the action took place, or the manner in which the action took place. For example, easily, badly, gladly, smartly. So basically, adverbs of manner are the words that tell you how the action is taken place. How means kaise. So adverbs of time answers when, that is kab. Adverbs of place answers where, that is kaha. Adverbs of manner answers how the action took place, that is kaise. For example, for adverbs of manner, we have she worked the whole day honestly. How did she work the whole day? कैसे उसने दिन भर काम किया? She worked honestly. So honestly is the adverb of manner. Similarly, the army fought bravely in the battle. How did the army fight? The army fought bravely. So the question of how is the question of manner. Adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of frequency show the frequency of the action and answer the questions how often. Kitni bar. So how often is kitni bar. Some adverbs of frequency are never, sometimes, always, hardly, rarely, etc. For example, he never comes to stay for a few days. So never means kabhi nahi. So basically adverbs of frequency. Frequency is what? Frequency is how many times something has taken place. कितनी बार कोई एक action या incident हुआ है. So adverbs of frequency, they always show how many time, how often. So all the words that explain how often something has happened. For example, he comes to stay for a few days. कितनी बार आते हैं? He never comes to stay for a few days. वो कभी नहीं आते हैं. I always wake up early. कितनी बार मैं जल्दी उठती हूँ? Always. मैं हमेशा जल्दी उठती हूँ. So this is the frequency. Next we have are the adverbs of degree. Adverbs of degree are also known as intensifiers. They answer the question of how much. Some adverbs of degree are enough, entirely, extremely, hardly, rarely, very, too, almost, etc. For example, Ajit plays the piano quite well. So adverbs of degree. Degree is something which is the extent to which something can happen. also known as intensifiers. So intensifiers is कितना intense कोई भी एक action हो रहा है. It tells you how much, meaning कितना ज़्यादा. So for example, Ajit plays the piano well. If we say Ajit plays the piano well, that means that Ajit piano अच्छा play करते हैं. But if we say वो कितना अच्छा play करते हैं, that means how well. So Ajit plays the piano quite well. बहुत अच्छा play करते हैं. So the quiet here is the adverb of frequency, which is telling you the extent to which, the intensity to which Ajit plays piano. I really don't want to eat anymore. I don't want to eat anymore. ठीक है, नहीं खाने का मन है, but if somebody forces, I will eat probably. I really don't want to eat anymore. कितना नहीं खाने का मन है, बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं खाने का मन है. So I really don't want to eat anymore. So these are the words of intensifiers. They tell you the intensity or the extent to which something should happen or something is happening. Next again we have interrogative adverbs. Interrogative adverbs are used to ask questions. So whenever you see a question statement, there will be interrogative adverbs. And all the question words, for example, why, how many, when, where, since, how long, how much, etc. So all these are interrogative adverbs. They always ask questions. For example, when will you go to school? Or how did you find this job? So when, how, all the question words are our interrogative adverbs. Next, relative adverbs. Relative adverbs, like relative pronouns, they refer back to the antecedents. Now here the antecedent is not the verb. For example, for a pronoun, the antecedent is its noun. But here the antecedent is not the, for adverbs, the antecedent is not the verb. The antecedent even here is its noun. For example, this is the room where I study. So so the word here, the word where is a relative adverb which is referring back to the room. So again the noun, the room, this is the room. So that means he is pointing out to the room where he studied. He went back to the city where he belonged. So again, where did he belong? He belonged to the city. So where did he go? He went back to the city where he belonged. So again the word here where is referring to the antecedent city. So now so these are the 7 kind of adjectives. Interrogative and relative adjectives are very different than the other adjectives. Interrogatives are used for asking questions and relative is used to refer back to their own antecedents. Adverbs of time, one more revision. Adverbs of time is used to answer the question when, kab. Adverbs of place used to answer the question where, kahan. Adverb of manner tells us the question of how the action took place, that is, kaise. Adverb of frequency tells you how often, kitna zyada. Sorry, kitni baar. How often is kitni baar. And adverbs of degree answers how much. This means kitna zyada. Now the second topic in this chapter is comparison of adverbs, which is similar to comparison of adjectives. In adverbs also there are three degrees: positive, comparative and superlative. So I won't be explaining that the comparison of adverbs to that extent. Coming on to the position of adverbs. Now for the position of adverbs, there are certain ground rules which needs to be remembered before we go ahead with the position of adverbs. First, there are 3 positions in an adverb. First is the front position, which is the first word in the clause. Then we have the mid position, and then we have the end position. End position is again the last word in the clause. So first position and end positions are clear. Coming on to the mid position now. So in mid positions, what we have to remember are the following points. First, between the subject and the main clause. So first, in a very basic constructed sentence, the adverb comes in between the subject and the main clause. कोई भी एक बहुत ही बेसिक कंस्ट्रक्शन आप सेंटेंस का उठा लीजिए, उसमें से एडवर्ब हमेशा सब्जेक्ट और जो मेन क्लॉज है, मेन क्लॉज में हमारा मेन वर्ब भी आता है प्लस द ऑब्जेक्ट उनके बीच में आएगा. इफ देयर इज वन वर्ब. For more than one verbs, this point, for more than one verbs, the adverb comes after the auxiliary verbs. Now, if there are more than one verbs, that means we'll also have auxiliary or modal auxiliaries in that sentence. So, the adverb will always come after the auxiliary verb. So, first you have to check in a sentence if it's a basic simple sentence. अगर हमारा वो sentence बहुत ही basic constructed sentence है, तो उसमें हम सब्जेक्ट एंड मेन क्लॉज के बीच में एडवर्ब को प्लेस करेंगे. बट इफ द सेंटेंस कंटेन्स मोर देन वन वर्ड, देन वी फाइंड द ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब. Then we'll find the auxiliary verb in the sentence and the adverb will come after the auxiliary verb. Now, one more very important point is this one, that the adverb also modifies the adjectives and the other adverbs. So, whenever in a sentence the adverb is modifying the adjective and or the adverb, it will always come before the modified adjective or adverb. So, if the adverb is modifying the verb, which it generally does, अगर हमारा adverb सिर्फ verb को modify कर रहा है, तो उनके लिए हमारे पास 3 positions हैं, front, end and mid position. But if the adverb is modifying the adjective or another adverb, then it comes right before the modified word. So अगर ये किसी वर्ब को मॉडिफाई किसी एडवर्ब को मॉडिफाई कर रहे हैं, तो ये एकदम उनके उसके पीछे आएंगे, और अगर किसी एडजेक्टिव को मॉडिफाई कर रहे हैं एकदम उनके पीछे आएंगे. Then there won't be any first, end or last or mid position. So this is this. Now a little about the types of adverbs and how they are positioned in a sentence. So first type is manner. So manner is usually positioned in the end. For example, she completed the work quickly. But it can also come in the middle if the main point in the sentence is not the adverb or the object is very long. For example, have a look at this sentence. She quickly ate her dinner and ran out. So, yes. So basically, here we have placed the adverb quickly in the middle of the sentence. Why? Because if we simply just say she ate the dinner and ran out, then there are 2 verbs in this sentence. First is ate the dinner, second is ran out. There are 2 verbs in this sentence. And quickly, being an adverb, can come before any of these verbs. If we say she ate her dinner and ran out quickly, that means कि हमें समझ नहीं आएगा कि उसने डिनर जल्दी किया या वो जल्दी बाहर दौड़ के गई. So how we say is she quickly ate her dinner and ran out means कि उसने जल्दी अपना डिनर किया और फिर वो बाहर चली गई. Or we can say she ate her dinner and quickly ran out. So we can also place quickly here, which will mean that उन्होंने अपना डिनर किया और वो जल्दी से बाहर चली गई. So at both the places, if we place the word quickly, it will change the meaning of the sentence. And this is something which we need to keep in mind. Next again is the adverb of place. Adverb of place always comes in the end position only while in writing. So whenever you see a poem or a story where there is a flow, this adverb comes in before. Otherwise, in spoken grammar, this always comes in the end. For example, can you come over here? Or put the mug here. So here is the adverb of place, where the word here has come at the end. Third is time. Again in time, the adverb is placed at the end. For example, they started late. But it can come at the front if the emphasis of the sentence is on the adverb. For example, this sentence, if we just say I am going to clean the house, that means that I am going to clean the house, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, someday in the near future I am going to clean my house. But if we place this word here, today, so today will mean that आज के दिन मैं अपना रूम साफ करने जाऊंगी. So by placing this word here, we are changing the emphasis of this whole sentence to the word today. Otherwise, the sentence would have been, okay, I will clean my house today, tomorrow, next week, sometime in the near future. But when I place today, that means that today itself I'm going to clean my house. So the emphasis is on today. Next we have is the adverb of frequency. Frequency generally usually comes in the middle. For example, she always meets people in the morning. So always in the middle between the subject and the verb. For degree, it can come in the mid position and in the end position. The basic rules that we need to remember are the first 5 rules that we had studied. That if there is an auxiliary verb, it will come after the auxiliary verb, and if it's modifying another adverb or an adjective, it will come before that. So this was the explanation of this chapter, adverbs. Please go through this video, and I'll see you in the next class. Thank you so much.